What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Dueling Aces. How's it going, Mike?
Man, going good. Another 3-in-1 show, dueling aces. Like I said, we're the new ATM machine. If you're not following us, sorry you missed the run. But hey, jump on. We're still hot. Let's go. Wade swept both his plays last night, 2-0. I held us up, went 1-1. Chris freaking Bassett goes 6 innings against the Cardinals, but only finds 3 Ks to kind of ruin the sweep there. That's all right, though. We're not mad at 3-1. Ready to come back here on this wonderful Wednesday. Hump Day, as the camel calls it. Wade, what's going on?
Well, it's been a morning, man. We've got had to get prepared for another article for the U.S. Open, as we know that starts tomorrow. So that's
Yeah,
always a big week ahead. Father's Day, of course, this coming weekend. So I guess happy early Father's Day to those out there that are watching this. Yeah, man, the
excellent.
run's been great. We've added another couple wins to our belt. Now we are 47-20 for the show, and a cool 70%, as we'll say. And I'm just excited to get into the slate today. We've already got some games rolling along and some other games getting ready to start. The Diamondbacks game starting here in about an hour. So we've got a couple plays already that we're not able to really post here. So I guess we're gonna give out the plays that will be later this afternoon.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll be on some of the same games, some of the same teams. But yeah, let's get right into it. What's your first play?
Yeah, let's stay with the under train at Cash Force last night. We had White Sox Astros. It was kind of scary. They scored a
Ooh.
little bit right away and then just cooled off real nice. We set a 4-2 final, and it was a 4-2 final to easily stay under the 8. Gotta love it. I think we're 6-4, a steady little 60% on these game unders. So let's see for Wednesday night. Let's ride with kind of scary here. Let's try with the Yankees rolls under 9. Yeah, fading the Yankees lineup, real smart, Mikey. What the heck are you thinking? They just put up 10 runs last night. Yeah, but it wouldn't with Chris with a K Bubik. Chris with a K is a beast this year. 6'3" southpaw, really good stuff. 5-3, one of the lowest ERAs in baseball, 1.43. My goodness, he has been dealing. So I could see him holding the Yankees bats down for 5, maybe even 6 innings here. Not crazy about Kansas City's bullpen, but as long as we get a decent start out of Bubik, I think we can stay under 9. Always like to adjust for home away splits when I'm looking at run totals. You combine both these offenses together, the average is 8.5 runs per game. So I adjusted that down just because Bubik's been so good this year. Flip side, Clark Schmidt, not that crazy about him. I think he's just an average pitcher, but I hate the Royals lineup. I'll just say it. I mean, I hate to be that blunt about it. Just 26 in WRC plus against righties. They've heated up a little bit lately, but I see Schmidt holding them down well enough. This is another one here. I could see a probably could see another 4-2, maybe even 5-3 type of game. I still think it just stays under that 9. I made it. I thought the total should have been 8, not 9. So I gladly took it at open at 115. You can still get it minus 120. So that's where I'm going for the under of the day, sir.
Yeah, I like this look here. Both
Where
starting pitchers. I like the lineup matchups here. Both have expected batting averages of under 275. They don't really have too damaging of expected wOBAs today, right around a 346 and 321 for Bubik and Schmidt. They both have pretty low launch angles, both under 15 degrees. So hopefully, that would, I guess, relate to them not giving up too many home runs today. So we're in a nice pitcher-friendly ballpark. I think Bubik can do a pretty good job of limiting damage. And yeah, this Royals lineup, I'm not sure how much damage they can really do on old Clark Schmidt today. So we'll see.
sounds good. Lead us off here. What do you got for yours, my man? Stay hot. You 2-0 last night. Going to go 2-0 again.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to piggyback off of the this play right here, and I'm gonna jump right into Chris Bubik. We're gonna
Yeah.
take him to go over 16.5 outs. At plus money, I got him at plus 120 on ProfitX.
Woo.
He was right around plus 115 on Novig, plus 100 on DK, and minus 125 on ESPN when we took this. So when I saw the minus 125 line, I was like, "Whoa, I got definitely got to jump on this."
No
Um,
doubt.
Obviously, it's a little scary taking any pitcher to go over outs against the Yankees. Cannot believe we cashed yesterday's Noah Cameron. Somehow he ended up making it to 17 outs, getting absolutely destroyed, giving up, I believe it was 6 earned runs. So Having some pretty good luck there, and I'm just going to stick with that. What I really liked about this play is the fact that he's already seen them once this year in Yankee Stadium, and he managed to go 16. So I think he can give him one better here at home. I like the fact that they do a little seesaw here. With outs, it's a little trickier. With strikeouts, we've talked about this before on the show. With strikeouts, they definitely like to seesaw. One game goes 8, the next game they'll have 6. With
Definitely.
outs, if a guy really has a team's number, like some pitchers today that are going, they may just go 18 outs every single time. But here, I think Bubik at home, he's hit 20 outs in 4 of his 5 starts this year. So I just think his comfortability at home, he did go 15 against Houston, but that's just one start. I just think him being comfortable at home, he's got a beautiful whip of 1.00. His batting average against is a .196, and his ERA is 1.43. His FIP is also a 2.4. So I just think the numbers just dialed in here. I think he's really poised to keep this run going. Um, he's cashed 21 outs in 4 of his last 5 games overall. And like I said, he's hit 20 outs or more in 4 of his 5 games at home this year. So I just think this is a pretty good look, especially for plus money. If this was minus 130, I'm not sure we would have touched this today, but definitely at plus money, we've got to take this stab.
Yeah, that's a great price Wade got. There you go, guys. I'm telling you, Wade's Discord sells itself just for the prices you get. Like just check this out on my odds screen. Best odds out there on this right now is minus 119 at Profit X. So right there, Wade's
Nice.
already what 40 cents ahead of the market. Dude, that long term is going to make you a winner, guys. It's not rocket science. It's about price shopping, getting the best of the number, betting at the right times. Wade beats the line move probably 80, 90% of the time, would you say?
Yeah.
I mean, something like that. You're beating the line move on a consistent basis.
As long as
And
I get picks out early, some days we'll wait until later in the afternoon. Then, yeah, obviously we're not getting the
yeah,
best lines.
that's
So,
That's huge, man. Great find right there. I like it. I think we're getting good value just because, it is the Yankees. And I think the bookmakers tax the Yankees. They're going to tax the Yankees and the
yeah.
Dodgers, the two popular teams, the two best teams. So I think anytime you can play against them in any capacity, I think you're going to get a good line. And I'm going to hang right there with you for my next play, man. On my K prop parlay, I went Chris Bubik 5 plus Ks, and I paired him with Robbie Ray 6 plus Ks for a nice little dandy
Nice.
price of plus 102 over at DK.
Hey,
Yeah, Bubik. I mean, hey, he's our guy of the day. I guess we're going to live and die with Chris Bubik today. We got 3 plays tied up in him, I guess.
there we go.
When you take the game total under and then our two prop plays here. But yeah, he's just been so good. He's only 27 years
Yeah.
old. Kansas City definitely made the right call. He was a bullpen guy for most of his career until this year, and he's been lights out since getting a piece of rotation. 78 percentile K rate, 86 percentile in chase rate.
Yep.
Chase rate, that just goes to show you his breaking stuff is nasty. I love it. Yankees don't K quite as much against lefties, but they're still kind of a middle of the road type of team. And I love fading the Yanks in the K department, especially since Jazz Chisholm's back. Guy strikes out a ton. Robbie Ray, I don't even have to say a lot about him. He looks more like his old Cy Young self. I think he won the Cy Young. I forget what year it was he won it, several years back. Struggled with some elbow issues and that kind of thing, but he's finally fully healthy. Got that late breaking slider that's just filthy. So yeah, normally I'd shy away from a pitcher at Coors Field, but with a guy like Ray against a AAA lineup like Colorado, I don't think it's going to matter. He got 8 against this Rockies lineup back on May 2nd. This one here's a no-brainer. Also love that Coors. Coors is rough on guys that use a big break and curveball, but slider's got a tighter spin. Thin air doesn't affect it as much. So, yeah, I think Ray Cruz is here. So like this plus money price. What about you, man? You like both of these guys? They obviously know you like Bubik for the 5, but
Yeah, no, I gave out Ray 6, and I did not go up to the ladder on Bubik 5. I gave out Bubik 4 in another
all
parlay,
right.
but
Yeah, that's all right.
I
Cool with that.
think Bubik 5 is fine. I don't see why that can't be. If I didn't already have enough plays already out, that's probably something I would go look and consider as adding Bubik 5, because I'm never afraid to play a guy twice, especially at a line like a 4 and 5. So
Yeah, yeah,
um,
yeah.
yeah, no,
Definitely.
I think that's a pretty solid look. I think that's a parlay that I didn't really think about, but that's one that I would definitely be all about. So I like
Got
it a lot.
I would call it the Southpaw parlay. A couple lefties there
Yeah.
for us. There you go. All
Well,
right, man. Take us home. What do you got? Last play.
yeah, I'm gonna give one out here. I'm not sure where it's at anymore. It is a little juicy, but we're not gonna stay off this play. It was Robbie Ray, so we're tied into a couple of the same pitchers and
Yeah,
games
let's
here.
go. Let's
Let me
go.
Robbie Ray over 17 and a half outs. Gave that out on no vig minus 150.
Love it.
It's juicy, but it's baseball. Sometimes you just got to play these juicy lines.
You do.
What I like about it is that he went 21 against them already earlier in May. He's gone 18 outs in 8 straight starts, and in 5 of those, he's gone a complete 21 outs. So I really like that look. Colorado for the last 30 days and for the entire season is ranked dead last in average versus left-handed pitchers, and they are ranked bottom of the barrel. Basically, I'd say bottom 5 or 6, depending on on base percentage. They're ranked 26th. OPS are ranked 29th. BABIP they're ranked 24th. WRC plus on and on. They're ranked bottom of the league in every single category versus left-handed pitchers. Robbie Ray right now, he's been amazing. His walk rate's been down. He's not giving a lot of hits per inning. His WHIP is at a 1.07. He's got that batting average against at a 1.91 and a beautiful 2.44 ERA. Just can't say enough about this guy. He's really turned things around this year, and I love the numbers against the Rockies lineup.
Oh
He has an expected batting average of 0.158, an expected WOBA of 0.282. And even in this course field, he has an expected launch angle. As I expected, he's got a launch angle of 0.6. So he's going to keep the ball down. He's not going to give up a lot of damage to this lineup. And against 34 plate appearances, he currently has an average of 1.85 against this lineup. So I believe he can get into the 7th inning again, just like we gave out to Max Fried yesterday, and he found his way into the 7th. I think Robbie Ray can find his way into the 7th again today.
yeah. Here's your fun. I love that. I know this doesn't have anything to do with innings pitch that you're playing here, but yeah, I think he goes into the seventh with ease. He should be just fine here.
Yeah,
But look him up on Savant as far as what he's done against this Rockies team. It's insane. I was trying to count it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. So like nine out of the 13 batters he's faced, he has a K rate of 33.3% or higher against them. Good Lord. That's just insane, man. Now, a lot of it's smaller sample size, but I don't care. Like, when I see that he's just
sure.
owned all these guys, there's just how does he, how would he not go deep? Especially just Colorado's terrible, and I think any chance you can fade them all year long, you're gonna make money. So I hope it works out for both of us. I think our chances of sweeping are even higher because we're tied in together here today on these four plays.
Yeah, we'll see about that. And we also talked off air about giving out. Wasn't not really giving out a play, but more just kind of giving out a lean of our favorite guy would be to target for a ladder strikeout
Yeah,
props today. And
yeah,
I
let's do
think we
it.
both agree that Robbie Ray should be
Oh,
able. It's not even really a ladder because I think, but his 8 strikeouts was plus money, so I absolutely believe you can parlay his 6. If you've
yeah,
got some other play out there that you're kind of iffy on, go ahead and
hmm
parlay his 7 and give yourself a nice plus money look, and then
yeah,
parlay and then take his 8 that's plus money. And I
hmm
I think he can get to 9. He's never hit that against the Rockies. I think 8 is probably my ceiling on him today, but
yeah. I love that idea. Here at FanDuel, I just pull up. FanDuel a lot of times has good alt lines as far as going up the ladder. Now going down, like we like to do with the alts, FanDuel's terrible. But yeah, you can get him at 8 for plus 112. You can get him at 9 for plus 215. You get him at 10 for plus 400. So I wouldn't mind, you know, obviously making the bulkier wager on the 8, and then maybe you play what, half unit, maybe a quarter unit on the 9, and then maybe
I
what,
just don't know if he can get to 9 and 10 today. I really
point
don't.
0.1 units on the 10. I mean, it's heck, it is risky because you're asking the guy to go double digits, but I mean, for a small sprinkle, I don't hate it. I just think you maybe
Yeah, I mean,
take
I
off
don't know. I would play the 9. I'm not sure I'd play the 10. That
out
might
the
be
10.
just too much of a
Yeah.
donation. I don't know.
Four
It's tough
to
because you
one's
think why
tough.
can't he get 10? It's just tough in Colorado. If
It is. No,
he
you're
only got
right.
8 on him when they were in San Francisco,
Yeah.
so
Very good point. Very good point. So, yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Fun though, man. I can't wait. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, let's do a quick rundown and then we'll get out of here. Mike gave out the Yankees under 9. He gave out a parlay of Robbie Ray 6 strikeouts with Bubik. to get 5 strikeouts. And then I gave out Bubik to go, was that 17 outs? And then I gave out Robbie Ray to go 18 outs. All right. You got anything else left you want to say for the show?
No, let's cash and let's stay hot. Let's improve on that sizzling hot 70% winning percentage. And yeah, just good. Let the good times roll. Let's live it up while we're rolling.
Yeah, baby. I'm feeling good about today. I think we'll be able to cash these. So good luck, everybody. And let's cash these tickets.
Y'all be good.
I'm going to read this real quick. I want to do that today. Yeah, it's fine.